This is Mostly Grief with Matt Wilson. Let's dive into chapter 3. Now, here we are. Diagnosis on March 10th. Treatment finally starting on April 7th. It felt like forever. How many days is that? It felt like 3 months. I can still remember driving to the hospital for those regular treatments. It was 2 days a week on treatment weeks, once a week on rest weeks, and the streets were empty. You know, like that Will Smith movie where he has the dog and New York is deserted, except no zombies. And we don't have a dog. They told us all about the different medicines she'd be getting. They gave us the side effects, the timing, the whole deal. We wrote everything down. And yeah, I threw away some of that paperwork and I regret it now. I wish I still had it. But they gave us printouts of every drug, what it does, how it works, what the possible side effects are. But as they kept reminding us, everyone reacts differently to the drugs. Like Kelly never lost her hair. I told her she would, but she didn't. It thinned a lot and plenty of it fell out, but not enough to shave her head. Her sister did cut it short, and honestly, though, it looked really great. But the nausea was a beast. Is it nausea or nausea? The nausea was the beast. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Anyway, Kelly hated throwing up. She would do anything to avoid it. Even with all the anti-nausea meds, she was always fighting it. Luckily, in the early phase, she managed to avoid actually vomiting. So here's the chemo experience. I've determined that some people like to get chemo in different ways. There's 2 ways, in my opinion. The party way, which is distraction, people visiting, jokes, noise, friends. Then there's the quiet way, headphones, blankets, silence. Now, COVID didn't give Kelly a choice. And honestly, I kind of think she liked it that way. She could rest. She could watch HGTV, which I'm pretty sure is a hospital law, listen to podcasts, respond to texts, and do her thing quietly. Plus, no one else had any visitors either, and I think that she liked the peace. One thing she spent a lot of time on was answering messages. Me too, which is exactly why we started the Facebook group. And when you're diagnosed with cancer, or when your spouse is, you get a lot of messages, a ton. We set up the Facebook group to manage all of that. I had a small private message chain for the key players, our parents, siblings, few close people who needed real-time updates. Everyone else got invited to the group. And because of COVID, we wanted people to feel like they could be with us. So we acted like ourselves. We kept things light when we could. We shared jokes.
So that's good. All is still good in the Wilson hood. Staying positive. Matt has a basket of laundry. What is that?
Now that you're feeling better this week, there's some kids' laundry. Riley needs clean underwear. So.
Okay. Oh, I love him so much. Yep. I guess I gotta go do some laundry.
But here's the up and down reality. Treatment is very up and down. Some days you feel fine. You go to the store, you play with your kids, you live your life. And some days you can't get out of bed. Humor carried us through a lot of the early parts, just like you heard in the Facebook group clip there. We laughed at the absurdity of COVID press conferences, Andrew Cuomo's updates, President Trump's updates, ham sandwiches, followed by reruns of Dr. House on TV. I didn't get a lot of work done during those first few weeks. Hope my boss isn't listening. Anyway, here was the routine. It was really important to set a routine. Now, keep in mind, we hadn't told our kids that mommy had cancer yet. We wanted their lives and ours to feel as normal as possible. And the routines change depending on how you feel. Chemo week had a rhythm, rest week had a rhythm. Then radiation, new routine, new normal. Letting the body heal is the next chapter, chapter 4, and it's up next. Thanks for listening to Mostly Grief. I'll see you in the next chapter.